Hi guys, Hugh here from Square Labs. Today I'm going to take you through one of the most commonly asked questions I get. How do I filter the lookup field's results when I click on it? Now, there are two ways you can do this. The first one is statically through the back end in the Zoho configuration, and that is based on a field value that never changes. The second way I'm going to show you is dynamically. Now that uses client scripts, so as the user interacts with the record or that value changes, it will then re-filter the lookup field. So you can click on it and it's only going to show you the results that are relevant for you to click on. With that, let's get into it. On the deal page here, we can scroll down and we've got a bunch of fields. I'm using a solar installation as an example today, and in this deal, I want to tag the supplier or create a lookup to the supplier account. So if I click on this lookup, I can find the supplier's account here, but it's also including a bunch of other accounts that are not suppliers. If I click on the expanded lookup, you can see here I've got all my accounts and they've got different types. Now I only want to put in and show the account types which equals supplier. So to do this, what we can do is go into our CRM module layout builder, and under our lookup, we can select the three dots, click edit properties, and then under this lookup, we can filter lookups by record. Now we can select this one here, select the account type, and then we can choose which one of the account types we want to allow. I'm going to choose supplier, click done. Now this is what they call a static lookup filter. So what we're doing is that field can't change. So it's always just going to select suppliers. We can then click save. If we go back to our deal, give it a refresh, we can scroll down here to our supplier account. Now, if we click on that, it's only showing our suppliers. So let's click on this one here. We can click the little tick. And now I've got to select the supplier contact. So the contact for this account. So if I click on this contact, this shows all contacts inside the CRM. You can click on the little expanded lookup here, and it will automatically give you some options here. So you can click this one here. So that's the other account. I can also click this one related to sun solar panels for this example. But without opening up this page, it won't do this filtering for me. So if I want to dynamically filter the lookup options that appear when I just click here, we need to create a dynamic lookup using client script. So what I'm going to do is show you how you can do that inside your CRM. First thing we need to do is we can go into client scripts. So under settings, developer hub, client script, inside here we can click new script. We want to add in a name. Now we're going to configure this one here to trigger on the details page. We select the module, which is deals, and we're going to select the type. Let's start with the page event, and we want this to trigger on load. So if there is a supplier account on the deal, it will automatically filter the contacts on loading of the page. So click next. Inside the editor, we're going to paste in our code. And what we're doing is getting the supplier's account and supplier contact field objects, which is these ones here. We're going to check that the supplier account field has a value, and if it does, we're going to get the supplier account name by getting the name property, which is returned from this get value object. We're then going to update the supplier contact field and set the criteria to make sure that the account name equals the supplier account name. So what we can do here is once we've got this loaded up, we can click the Run tab on the side to do a demo of the script. Now, anything you do inside this little run screen here will affect your live CRM, so be cautious. Now, if we scroll down to our page, we can see Sun Solar Panels as the supplier account already linked to this particular deal. If we then go and click the supplier contact, you'll see that it's only showing the two contacts that I have against Sun Solar Panels. So you can then select whoever you want and click the tick box there, and now we've got it. So that will apply in our live CRM. But we now know this function is working, so we can click Save and Close. Now that that one's configured, we're going to add another one. And this one here still is the same on the details page. This is also on the deals. Now this one here is a field event. We're going to select the supplier's account. And this one here is going to trigger on an on before update. So this one actually triggers before the tick box in the inline edit is pressed. So let's click next. We can paste in our code. Now it's a little bit different on the on before update because we get passed in a value argument so that we can get the value of the field prior to the little blue box being ticked. And that will equal just the supplier's account name. And then we're just going to repeat the same bit of function code. So we're going to get the supplier's contact field object, check that the supplier account name is not empty, and then we're going to set the criteria to be exactly the same. Now we can then click save and close. Now that we've got these both up running, I have the one here for onload is the same code that you'll need to use on the create page on change. You've got the clone page on change and on load, and we've got the edit page on change and on load. So it's the same function for all of them except for the on before update, which is slightly different just because of the way that that field runs. Now that we've got all of our scripts loaded for all of the possible events that could occur, we can go back to our deal and we can refresh this one, and we can scroll down to our deals, and you can see we've got sun solar panels. So if we click on this, we can see our contacts are already filtered there, ready to go. And if we want to change our supplier account, we can select bright power. We can then click the little blue tick box. Now we've pressed that, we can click the supplier account and we can see that we've only got the other one contact that's associated with bright power. And then we can click the tick box. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully today you've learned how you can filter your lookups both statically and dynamically. If you have any questions, leave them in the comment below. And if you want to see some more videos like this, I'll be doing a few more on client scripts. So make sure you subscribe to catch when they come out next. Cheers.